Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Draconian Wellness. I'm Draco. Today, we're going to be talking about some hormones, and I hope you're doing good today. And if you're not, hopefully, there's some things in your toolkit or something from my previous videos, like the Rule of Five or some gratitude we can do to get back on track. Maybe do some affirmations and hopefully turn that around. If you're doing good, great. I mean, I was struggling this morning as well, trying to get my son to school, and I was not feeling the greatest, but I got some good sleep and I got going this morning. I didn't grab my phone right away, and I was able to gather my thoughts, stretch a little bit, a little sore from the gym and stuff, and kind of get my thoughts right. And then I got out of bed and got moving, and everything was fine. I was able to get to the gym. So we all have those days, so you're not alone. But anyways, back to the kind of hormone topic. And excuse my house, it's a mess. It's Christmas time, okay? Um, so with hormones, it's a sensitive topic, and there's a lot. I see it a lot, especially going to the gym a lot, and in the fitness world. And my brother's a trainer and all this. And by the way, if this is your first video, this channel's about everything with mental health and nutrition and everything, and losing weight without having to go to the gym. But moving your body is important, and I do it a lot. And in the world, they're handing out hormones. They're handing out Ozempic and testosterone, and this is for women and men. And they're handing out testosterone replacement therapy, hormone replacement therapy. It's steroids, it's hormones, it's steroids, it's anabolics, it's other stuff. It's drugs. And so testosterone replacement therapy, hormone replacement therapy, Ozempic, all this stuff. Um, I It has a place. It has a place. It's not for everybody, but they're making it kind of just handing it out like candy. And everybody, for instance, say for example, like one of my buddies, like, well, I have low testosterone because my doctor said so, and they prescribed it to me. And it's like, well, they're also, you got to really trust them and really look at the numbers and know what you're looking at, and what your numbers are, because they're just looking to make money. Honestly, they're handing it out, prescribing you something, and there's a lot of risks with it. There can be benefits, but there's a lot of risks too. And if you're not using it correctly, it can be really damaging for your life, or it can be really helpful. And you also have to ask yourself, why are my hormones out of balance? Why am I out of whack? And you know, maybe the answer is not just, first of all, any doctor or anybody, they sell surgeries and they sell drugs. That's about it. Like, it's a money making, generating business, right? And I know we hail doctors as these gods, and that they're like but they're really not. And they really get a low level education in nutrition, and they get they're not like everything. I love them, they do great. I love doctors. I can get shot 10 times by bullets, and they'll take them all out and fix me and heal me, but and save my life. But there's just certain things that they tend to not be trained in very well, or do. And one of the things they mainly do is just hand surgeries or drugs out. And a lot of these companies do that too. So you're just essentially, they're essentially making money and stuff. So you have to be really careful. So, like, for instance, if you go in as a man and you get a testosterone check and all this, and it's like in the low 200s or something. I mean, a 200th. I mean, that's like a woman's testosterone. That's pretty low, and you have to know what you're looking at. Your free testosterone. And so in that case, I mean, I would ask myself, why is my testosterone so low? Is this because maybe I'm not extra? I mean, you can boost your testosterone numbers and balance your hormones. And we're not just talking testosterone for men, we're talking about women as well with your hormones, especially after menopause or in other stages of your life. Maybe you have your gallbladder removed, there's surgeries, a lot of different things that can alter hormones or whatever it is. And so, but you need to really start with you first before you turn to Ozempic or hormone replacement therapy, TRT. It's steroids, it's drugs, it's all drugs. And so what happens, and what I learned through my alcoholism, and by the way, I have used TRT type stuff, and I know what it is from firsthand experience and what it does to you. But for instance, as an alcoholic, you're putting in dopamine, mass amounts of dopamine, and your body stops making it, and the receptors start to recede in your brain, and that's why you get depressed when you don't drink, and then you want to drink again, and then you end up in a vicious cycle. And so what happens also with the hormones, and when you're putting it into your body through patch or pill or shot or whatever, your body, like for men, they stop making testosterone eventually. The testicles and the testosterone, they stop pumping out testosterone. Your overall sperm level count, and all these other things start getting out of whack because you're injecting hormone instead of naturally creating it and converting it through food and exercise. And so you really need to ask yourself, as a woman and a man, as a person, am I exercising? Am I eating healthy? Am I stressing too much? There's a lot of different factors. Am I exposing myself to different chemicals in my work environment or where I'm at? All these things have a huge stress on the body. I mean, even being around smoking or, in secondhand smoke, the toxins that your liver has to process all that. You can get sick. I mean, there's so many aspects to getting your body in balance, and I can't push it enough, but life is about balance. Like, you have to yin and yang everything. And so I know with this country, and they're a great country of America, but it's over 70% of people are struggling with depression and weight gain and all these things, and hate their jobs. That's like, look it up. It's nobody really likes their job, nobody really likes their body, nobody really likes anything, and they drink and smoke and do all this other stuff that just compounds the initial problem, and they don't know what to do, and then you're panicking, and so then you just like, give me the Ozempic, give me the testosterone. Ooh, I feel great now. And there is no easy shortcut in life. There is no magic pill. And if maybe, no, I've talked kind of connish about it and negative, but as a pro, sometimes this is what you need to get yourself out of the rut. And if you take TRT for a little bit and use it appropriately by a doctor, and you need it and your levels say you need it, then you can use it to get that initial weight off, get that initial momentum and energy, and then cycle off of it. And get going, right? That could be a great thing. That's where these hormones could come into place. Or maybe you're after menopause, your hormones are jacked up no matter what you do with diet and exercise and all these things. And you need that to help balance things out. There's a time and a place for it, but you have to know the risks of it. So once you've gone through everything and you've done your exercise and your health and your self-reflection, and you've maybe hired a personal trainer, which, I do, check out my website, draconianwellness.com. There's a free guide, links down below. You need to start looking at, if I am going to take these hormones or these drugs, what are the pros and cons? So like for women, if they're taking hormone replacement, it can help you with the hot flashes, improve your sleep, obviously, help with libido and in the bedroom activities, can prevent osteoporosis and risks of all cancer and all these things, but so can diet and exercise and consistency, and getting that stress down and getting some nature in your life. So there's a lot of benefits to it, but there's also risks like increased chance of blood clots, heart attacks, strokes, breast cancer, etc. Increased risk of gallbladder disease. Okay. There are pros and cons to putting synthetic hormones in your body and forcing your body into balance rather than bringing it into balance naturally. Please hear me on this. And if you've watched this video up into this point, thank you. And thank you for having some patience and some focus in this day and age of doom scrolling on TikTok, because I'm giving you some gold here, and I'm really trying to help people. Now, let's talk about men with TRT and HRT. I know people that have been on it for like 2 years, 5 years. There's not really a whole lot of bouncing back once you're on testosterone that long and hormones. Your testicles pretty much have, if anything, atrophied, not producing a whole lot of testosterone or semen on their own. And then I have buddies trying to get off it after 5 years or 2 years, and they can't have kids. Like, they're trying really hard, but their production is not firing back up because their body stopped making it. They've permanently done damage. And I don't think these doctors really tell these guys that, hey, I'm putting you on, testosterone cypionate or E, and there's different kinds, and that, this potentially you're going to be on it the rest of your life. Like, you can't really get off it. You got to cycle it and use it appropriately, 3 months on, 3 months off, different stuff like that. And so it can have great benefits. It can pull you out of something, and it helped, pull me out of a certain area, but you got to get off of it at some point and use it as a tool instead of, and if you have to, I know there's situations, I know people get mad and maybe comment, but I understand there's situations where there's just somebody that no matter what, their diet, their exercise, no matter what, they have hormone problems or testicular problems, and they can't produce that testosterone. And so you're going to feel like crap your whole life unless you do get on some sort of TRT or HRT. So let's talk about the risks and the benefits of testosterone and hormone HRT, TRT, whatever they want to brand it as. for men. So it can improve your mood, your muscle mass, your bone density, your libido, your performance and activity in the bedroom. I mean, you're gonna feel like Superman on it. You're gonna feel great. But there's also risks. You can have breast enlargement or gynecomastia. It can decrease your testicle size, worsen your sleep apnea, it will increase your cholesterol levels. It will decrease your sperm count and cause possible infertility. This is easily Googleable. You can check it out anywhere. Um, there are, I would say, mass benefits, but mass risks to all HRT, TRT, and hormone stuff. And it is honestly, sue me, it's a last resort measure. It should be a last resort measure for you. It's great where it's needed, but most of the time, if you can, you should be able to get your life in balance through the hard road, which is a better, healthier road for you. Okay. And it's not that hard to get some discipline in your life and do some consistent exercise or diet. And you can start small. I know everybody's jacked up, they're working. Say, I was doing it. I was doing a 6-figure career, working crazy hours. I was on call. I was stressed out, and the bills and the finances and the kid, and it's like, where am I going to find time to work out? Where am I going to find time to do this? And you need to understand that if you don't get your life healthy and you don't get your life in balance, all that stuff goes away. Your family, your kids, your car, your house, you're gone. You're sick. And you can't buy your health, and you can't go work more hours for your health. But you can really focus on taking one step at a time and learning some discipline using my free guide on my website, and the further subscribing to this channel and checking out further videos I'm going to put out, and I will help you on your journey to wellness. The world needs this. I truly believe the world needs this in these videos, because I see people suffering, and I see people uneducated and unaware of what the risks and the benefits are of hormone replacement and Ozempic and all these other things. Now, Ozempic can also help in certain situations, but it's not something that you want to be on forever. I would use the tool. I would say with all of it, if at some point you can get off your blood pressure medication, get off your diabetes medication at some point. I'm not talking insulin or really bad, types of diabetes, but if you can really most people don't have the core and foundation of their lives there. The stem, the spine of your body is to move and to eat good, and your bone density, your hormones, all these things will start to fall in line. Okay, let's go over some things and some lifestyle changes real quick that can help you balance your hormones, because the whole problem you're even watching this video or looking at these things online for your hormones is because you're out of balance. And so let's talk about some things that can get you in balance. Diet, balanced diet, lean proteins, healthy fats, fruits, vegetables, fiber-rich foods, whole grains, avoid processed foods and sugar. Exercise regularly, a little bit, 20 minutes a day, 15 minutes, do something. Sleep. Most people don't get enough sleep. There's not enough time in the day for everybody, so everybody's been pulling hours from their sleep pool. Not good. Not good. Stress management, meditate, get some sun, relieve the stress, change your job, do whatever it takes, because stress will kill you. Weight, you got to keep the weight down, and that's by just eating healthy or this or that. Do it. Manage your chronic health conditions. I know you're struggling with diabetes and menopause and blood pressure and all this stuff, and you can get it in gut health and Crohn's. Okay, but there's ways out of this. If you want it bad enough, you will get it. Smoking, alcohol. Sorry, I know those are your little relief valves and everything like that. I'm a full-blown alcoholic and have huge drugs, and I don't anymore. I found a way. I love this life. I love my family. I love my health, and I love the way I feel, and I want to help you. So come with me. Supplements can help too. If you can't get all the fiber down, whatever, get some nice organic alkalized veggie powder, throw it in your smoothie, do what you got to do. And foods, cruciferous vegetables, okay? Broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, they really help. Plant sterols help balance cortisol, influence estrogen and progesterone in women and men, depending what you're looking for. There's tons of plants and foods, mint, salmon, almonds. There's even herbs out there like a cytosterone. Cytostrone's in spinach. A cytosterone, like testosterone, it's in spinach. And so estrogen and all these things, and a lot of things. It's in hemp. It's in all kinds of things. Hemp seeds and other stuff. That's where doctors go to try to get it sometimes as a natural source, right? There's just different herbs and plants and things. So you're from the dirt. Eat stuff from the dirt. It'll help. Eat whole foods. Eat real stuff. and this will really help you. So I hope this video helps shed some light on pros and cons for both men and women on, just taking the drugs and the steroids, and the risks and the reward versus what you can try to do initially. I'm tired of the lies. I'm tired of the BS. I'm tired of looking at everybody on steroids and testosterone. Not everybody, but there is a lot of, and at my gym, on Instagram, these are fake people. They're fake. They're taking drugs. They're taking hormones. They're taking steroids. They're taking Ozempic. Okay, so don't judge yourself. Don't feel bad about yourself. Okay, and let's start with the core on your wellness journey. Let's start looking at yourself and your lifestyle. Don't run to the easy street. Don't run to the drug, because in the end run, it can hurt you a lot more. I got buddies right now trying to have kids, and they can't in their 30s because they've been on testosterone, HRT TRT. It's more friendly than saying steroids. They've been on it too long, and they can't. They got no sperm to have children, and it's really unfortunate. And I'm sure the doctor didn't really explain that to them very well when they are like, "Hey, here's this. Take this. Give us your money. Take the. Oh, you feel great. Thanks. Good job. Here you go. Thanks for your money in business. Goodbye." And it has a place that could be ruining you from being able to have children, or maybe never being able to come off it, or feeling like crap. So it's going to be a good thing, but it has its place. And it's when you're so far down deep in the hole, you can't get out, and you need a little booster. That's just my opinion. I'll probably get a lot of flack for this video, but this is the truth. This is the truth. And I care about people. And I can't handle seeing the misinformation online anymore, and the lies, and just people looking for clicks. And so I really hope this helps clarify some things and help you out. And if you have any other questions, feel free to comment below. I'll respond. I'm just doing my thing out here, and I'll make sure I comment to you guys. So check out the website, get the free gift, and I appreciate you. Please, again, like, comment, and subscribe if you can. It really help out the channel, and I hope I'm helping you out. So more helpful videos inbound, and we're going to cover all kinds of topics: mental health, nutrition, physical exercise, stuff like that. I have a lot of experience and a lot of love and a lot of loss and everything in my life, and I'm here to share. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.